This is a 26th season right now. Is that funny? That is incredible.
I came on for 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And 26 seasons later, I'm like, really, man? You know? But I'm black. I don't jump off a boat while it's floating. And I can swim.
And you can swim.
And I can swim.
But 26 seasons. Are you gonna make it to 30? Are you having fun?
Well, honestly, at the end of the day, it's Mariska's show. It's morphed into the Olivia Benson story. And as long as Mariska wants to keep doing the show, I think we got at least 30 easy. We're on season 26. I think at least 30. It's funny because Dick Wolf, Mariska, like, will buy another house. He's like, yes, keep spending your money.
Yeah, it means we're doing it.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, I love working with her. I love working with everybody. It's a beautiful, like, crew and cast. We get new cast members. And we're just very fortunate. The fan base just keeps growing. I met this girl the other day. She said, I've been watching this show my entire life. And she was 23. Yeah. She was not lying.
What did Ice-T say? I don't jump off a moving boat, but he can swim. A good analogy, I guess, right? And talk about a moving boat. Season 26, this show has just kept it moving over the years. A very popular show. Tap in and let me know if you ever rock with this show, you watch it or not. This is something I used to watch with my girl a long time ago. Not so much these days, but man, 26 seasons. Who would have thunk it would have kept pushing that long? And it's wild to think too, Ice-T, you heard him. It's facts. You can look it up. He started out as a 4-episode guest contract, whatever. That's what he was brought on to do, is just 4 episodes. But things worked out. They liked him on the show, and here he is, however many seasons later. I can't recall which season exactly that was that he, came on as a guest star with the show. But man, it really is a boat that has just kept on moving. And there's all kinds of Law and Order shows out of the Law and Order universe, right? You got SVU, Criminal Intent. I think I just saw a new one started called Organized Crime, and there's many more. Anyone please comment the ones that I'm leaving out, forgetting, and let me know which ones you like, dislike, your thoughts across the board about it all. But honestly, I have to say and think, and let me know also if I'm wrong, for all the people out there that love to get their binge watch on, or watch cop shows, Law and Order shows, etc., that this show definitely was the inspiration for a lot of other shows that are similar. I mean, in the 90s, I mean, there was cop shows before that, way before the 90s, but became more popular at that time, I believe. From Homicide, Life on the Streets, The Commish, NYPD Blue, New York Undercover, which I swear I heard that show was coming back. I think my bro Jay Millie told me that. Maybe not, I'm not sure. And the list goes on and on, but in my opinion, SVU has always seemed to be one of the more popular ones, and obviously 26 seasons speaks for itself with the fan base and following that they have. Like you heard Ice-T say, we got tons of fans, we keep making new fans, and he had met someone that was 23 and the show has been around their entire life. That's crazy. Now at this point though, I had not watched it that much. I might caught episodes here and there over time. But at this point, Ice-T was saying it's become the Mariska Hargitay, if I'm saying her name correctly, show, as obviously she's got to be the main character, as I thought I saw somewhere that Stabler came back, must not have lasted. You also have Munch, who I believe passed away, and that character appeared on other shows, even shows outside of the Law and Order universe. And I remember seeing somewhere that he was on. Was he on the Partridge Family or something like that? I can't recall, but R.I.P. to him. There was also the dude Ryan that played Ryan O'Reilly on Oz. Was a part of Law and Order SVU, and I think another Law and Order show that he came over from, where he was suspected to be a crooked cop, a dirty cop, or something like that, that Internal Affairs was trying to put away. And if I remember correctly, he dated Olivia for some time. But through all the years, through all the cast members coming and going, Olivia has remained, I believe, from the very beginning. I think she was on the show the entire time, if I'm not mistaken. And Ice-T would be the next main character to last this long, unless the chief or the you know DAs or something like that are still around. But there was a lot of chatter back in the day of people dissing Ice-T, like how can this guy play a cop when he's a rapper and this, that, and the third. And listen, to me, that is silly because for one, the image that Ice-T portrayed as a rapper, as a pimp and a gang member and things of that nature, like Ice-T wasn't really that dude like that. He was just rapping about things he was influenced by and was around, from my understanding, right? Like Ice-T was a dude that knew people that were living that lifestyle but didn't necessarily really do it himself, and in a sense kind of like acting in a way is what I've always known and thought of his rap career. And like with him acting, it just you know shows you that he's talented like that and has had quite the successful acting career as well. And acting is acting, you know what I mean? People take parts, they portray different characters or whatever, and the moves that he has made has definitely been a successful career. But also I think that's just stupid, like for someone to act like because you're a rapper you can't push for law and order. Like I feel that's just kind of ignorant, you know what I mean? Like yes, rap um touches on things in the streets and you know crimes and things of that nature, but it's just an art form, you know what I mean? And I don't know, like I always thought that was a bit silly for him to catch some flack like that, especially the police on SVU. They're putting away evil, wicked scumbags, you know what I mean? Like no one wants to see these wicked, deviant, evil demons walking freely. They all need to go to jail or rot in hell or whatever, just straight up scumbag deviants. That was something else on that show. It always sometimes would touch on um, cases that were from real life, like the Anna Nicole case and stuff like that. And they need to have a Wicked Mouthstein episode and lock him the fuck up and do it in real life as well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that people want to talk a lot, but those horrific crimes are very traumatic and hurt people. And this show highlights these kind of crimes and educates people on the evil that really is out there. And I'm sure the show can trigger people and things like that have had some horrific experience or went through certain things like that in their life, but I'm sure it also could maybe help them feel not alone or help them cope with things. You know what I'm saying? And the detective that Olivia plays really is dedicated to her job. Hopefully, there's some real detectives in life that are really motivated to do their job and are out here putting these evil bastards away in real life. Straight up, once again, pluck all those evil demons, lock them all up. But yeah, man, just saw this floating across the timeline and couldn't believe it, man. 26 seasons. I knew it was getting up there. Will it make it to the 30-year milestone? Will it go beyond? What do you guys think? I mean, I don't think the show is slowing down at all by any means, ratings wise, but will the people involved in the show want to keep it pushing? We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts across the board. Subscribe and stay tuned for more coffee talk. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.